so I'm going to take you through a little routine that you can do after you work out. The first one we're going to do is to stretch your lower back and your hamstrings. It's called the pyramid stretch. So you're going to go ahead and grab a hold of 2 blocks that are found on the shelf behind me. You're going to start in the standing position, and we're just going to step your right foot forward. And you should feel a stretch in your left calf muscle. Now if you don't feel the stretch, then you're going to have you walk your right foot forward a little bit more until you feel that stretch. At no time do you want to take your left heel off of the floor. Your left heel should always be glued to the floor. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're leaning forward. Now check out that back foot. Make sure it never turned out, because you want your toes forward, heels down, and you're going to relax your upper body. Now if you need to bend your knees, that's absolutely fine. Now if you can do that, keep your legs straight but not locked. And if you can do this, and you're bending your elbows, then adjust your blocks a little bit. So you can get a little bit of a deeper stretch, where you're just going to relax your entire upper body. Now, if you can do this still pretty easily and you're not really feeling the stretch, then you can probably get rid of the blocks. All right, so you're going to hold it for about 30 seconds, and then you're going to switch sides. Now we're going to move on to the pigeon pose, which stretches out your outer thigh and hip. So we're going to start off in a plank position. Take your right knee to your right elbow, and then turn your calf inward. You want your wrist directly underneath of your shoulders, your neck and head in line with your spine, so we're not looking down or up. We're just kind of looking straight ahead at the floor. And you want to make sure you're not leaning to the right or too much to the left. You want your weight equally distributed. Now, if you can do this, you don't really feel the stretch in your outer thigh, then move down to your forearms. And if you need an even deeper stretch, you can bring your head down to the mat. Hold it for about 30 seconds, and then switch to the other side. All right, so moving on to the next one we're going to do is a hip flexor stretch. Sometimes I like to double up my mat on this one just to protect my knee a little bit. So I'm going to start off with my knee directly underneath my hip, and then I'm going to just take my right leg forward, and then I'm going to lean forward. So you're going to feel the stretch right in the front of your hip. We're going to hold that for 30 seconds and then switch to the other side. All right, so the next one's going to be for your shoulder. So I'm going to start off by taking my arm up, and then I'm going to take my right arm underneath of my left, and then I'm going to take my head down to the floor, and then my left forearm down to the floor. And you should feel this in your shoulder. And then after 30 seconds, you're going to switch to the other side. Now we're going to do the lying quad stretch. So on this one, you're going to be laying on your belly, resting your forehead on your forearm. Reach behind you, grab hold of your shoelace, your pant leg, or your ankle. And we're going to press your hips down into the mat. That's very important, that we're just not holding our leg, but we're pressing our hips down to the mat. You should feel this in the front of your upper leg, which is your quadricep. And you know the drill. After 30 seconds, switch to the other side. All right, so now we're going to stretch out your back. So we're just going to stand it up, dropping your chin to your chest. Pretend like you're trying to pull, or you're trying to reach the wall in front of you while pulling yourself backwards. So you should feel this in your upper back. And your tricep stretch, we're going to keep your chin away from the chest. Hold below the elbow, not directly on it. Want to keep your knees slightly bent. Back is nice and straight. Good. Now stretch out your chest by taking your palms forward, arms back, like somebody has a hold of your wrist and they're trying to bring it back. Your wrists back and together. And now for your biceps, same thing, except you're going to take your thumbs from being up to being down. And you should feel this in your biceps. So each stretch should be held for about 30 seconds. Always done after your workout or once your muscles are warmed up. If you have any questions about anything, feel free to let me know. Thank you.